It's time for another bikini video. Hello everyone, it is time for another bikini video because I got a bunch of new ones recently. If you've seen my previous bikini videos, you will recognize this one and this one, but I was having some issues. Some were super see-through, and especially these ones, they were hurting my neck because it ties up in the back in the neck, and it's a lot to carry for such a small strap. So I went out looking for some bikinis with no strap in the neck, and then I accidentally found some really good ones. Oh, where did my plant go? Wait, there it is. My little planty clip is gonna be with us for today. So I'm gonna try them on for you, talk you through them. This is not a promo video or anything because I paid for all of them and they're not, I don't know, they're not perfect, but they're better than what I am currently wearing. So let's go. This is the first one. And I only bought tops, so I'm combining them with bottoms that you've seen before. This one is my least favorite. It is dark blue and it has crossover straps, so not pulling in my neck and hurting. It has a weird little thingy at the bottom here that crisscrosses kind of. It's not super supportive. It's a little bit loose, kind of. But I like it. I don't know. I'm combining it with these sloggy bottoms. They are reversible. The inside is black. This side is dark blue and turquoise. I think it is a good match. What do you think? It's, like I said, not my favorite, but comfortable. This top is from an online shop in the size L. This week's paid partner is BetterHelp. As you may know, I struggle with anxiety, and therapy has helped me a lot. And with my recent health issues, I noticed that I also had more struggles mentally, increased anxiety, stress, nightmares, and intrusive thoughts in my case. In fact, a few weeks ago, when I was home alone for a week, I had my bum surgery. The planning of that was my own fault and not very practical. I couldn't see the wound because it was on my back. So deciding if it was going well and taking care of it was quite tricky. And when it finally did go wrong, it got infected and then the stitch came out. I was really upset. I felt frustrated and stupid for not doing things right. And my mind came up with all the different things that I should have done differently, that I could have done differently. Luckily, my doctor told me that there was nothing that I could have done differently. Sometimes infections just happen on incisions. And after that week, I had intense headaches and exhaustion. This in turn made me worry a lot, thinking like, is there something going wrong? Is there more happening than we know? Maybe I have a bloodstream infection like my dad had at the start of the year, if you remember. So my mind just kept racing and racing until I spoke to actually my BetterHelp therapist online. And she said she actually found it quite normal for me to be super tired after a week of being alone, having to take care of myself, pushing through with the infection and just having to decide everything on my own. And her saying that really immediately helped me to understand better what was happening in my body and relax about it. A therapist will listen, ask questions, and help you see things from a new perspective. They can give you advice and techniques to make positive changes in your life. BetterHelp is on a mission to make starting therapy easier. Fill out a questionnaire and you will match with a therapist as soon as possible. You can also easily switch therapists anytime at no extra costs if it is not the right fit. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/yogaandplant for 10% off your first month of therapy. If you are worried, my bum is starting to heal okay now. I do have a few other symptoms that I'm not quite sure about, but at least mentally I'm feeling quite a lot more stable. So thank you, BetterHelp. Now back to the video. By the way, we did a garden makeover, so I want to show you different spots around the garden during this video. This is the next top. I got this at a kind of low budget lingerie store. It was, I don't know, I love the color. The design, not so much. I don't normally wear underwire bras. Is that what it's called? I always wear yoga tops. But I was at the shop and the lady, plus another lady who was shopping there, were so nice. They were saying how good it fitted and that I definitely should get it. Plus it was like maybe 15 euros, so not very expensive. So I got it. And And then we are in the garden in our outdoor shower corner, which we have made over completely. The house is painted, the garden walls are painted. We have a very narrow rain barrel so that it all fits together nicely in this spot, and especially our tree fern is looking amazing. And I'm wearing it with the same bottoms. I used to have turquoise thong bottoms as well, but they were so old that I threw them away. When I stretched them, they just made a noise like and then stayed the long way, so I threw those in the bin. You can definitely feel how the material is not super stretchy and it's kind of tight on the seams. So I don't know how long it's going to last me, but I feel like I can do some sports on the beach in it and feel sure that nothing is gonna pop out. I tried this on in a size 42, which is my normal size for tops, but that was a little bit baggy on the cups, so I am wearing it now in a size 40 with cup D. I actually want to show you a little bit more of the painted house, so let's move there next. Ooh, the sun is coming out. Actually, it's a really hot day, but it has been cloudy, so that's why I was filming, because it's a little bit easier to film when there is no bright sun and like shadows everywhere. But okay, this is the next top that I got. I love this one, and it's funny because I normally wear a size L on the top and XL or bigger on the bottoms, and this one was only available in a size M, so I decided to try it, and getting it on was a little bit hard. Like, I felt like there's not enough stretch this way, but once I had it on, it actually feels really comfortable. The dark blue one feels a little bit like too loose, and this one gives good support, and I love the shape of it as well. Again, it's a cross back in a really pretty way. I personally think you can tighten it, and I love it. I'm currently combining it with an animal print bottom, but it also looks great with the black one or basically anything. With this one as well, I'm feeling like it is stretchy, but it might not last super long, which is sad. But I do feel comfortable running around on the beach, going swimming, being free without worrying about flashing people. So a great find, again, from an online shop in a size M, which is kind of weird and unexpected, but okay. Oh, and by the way, these stretchy tops come with the cups on the inside, but they always look so weird on me, so I always take the extra padding out. Also, what do you think of the wall colors that we picked? We have a peach colored outer wall, the frames are dark turquoisey petrol, and then the bottom line is a beautiful kind of dark pink reddish. We love it. Time to move to the next spot in the garden. Wait, quick stop over here for an apple. An apple from our own garden. How pretty is that? Yum, the apples are really tasty. This is the last bikini top. I really, really like it because it's adorable. And speaking of adorable, here is Maggie. She came to say hello. She is so fluffy, my little baby. Maxer. This is Maggie. It's pink with ruffles, with underwires, and also filling in the cup that you cannot remove. It is from the local bra shop here. That's a little bit higher quality, so it was also quite a lot more expensive. And the straps can either be crossbody or straight down, so you can switch them, which I like as well. I've only ever worn it crossbody so far because it is comfortable and I like the way it looks. I really love this one, except for one thing, and that is when I lean forward or my arms go in more, the cup stays in the same shape when my boob moves. So there is space and you can kind of look into the cup, which I wore this repotting some plants recently and I had to make sure that nothing was popping out. So that's not ideal. I like to be able to not think about that at all. I'm combining it right now with the very bright pink bottoms. They're not exactly the same color, but the bottoms of this brand specifically in the same color and fabric are not thongs at all. They're quite chunky, so I just prefer to wear a thong bottom, even if it doesn't match perfectly. I do think this looks really, really cute and it makes me happy, even though it was the most expensive out of all of them. I think it was about 60 euros for just the top, and the other ones were like 15 or 20, so there's quite a big difference, but hopefully that's also in quality and this is gonna last me quite long. My main goal with this video is to help you feel a little bit more comfortable in your skin and to see that we can exist in bikinis just as we are. You are beautiful just as you are right now watching this. And if you are a straight man watching this, I want to ask you to stand up for the women you encounter, not just the ones you love, but the ones you see on the street. If you see something that doesn't feel right or that seems to be not right according to that woman, please stand up. There's been some horrific assaults and murders in the past few weeks in my country, and we need you, the men, to help find a solution for us to be safe again. So I would really appreciate that. Be kind to the women you encounter, whether it's online or in person, and please stand up for us so that we can be a little bit more safe. And for everyone else out there, and you men, thank you so much for being here. Give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a nice comment. You can click the bell to get notified anytime I upload. And I appreciate you being here. Whew, it's warm. I'm gonna tie my hair up and chill in the garden a little bit longer. Take care of yourself. I love you so much. See you soon. Bye.